Hello guys, in this video we are going to talk about the protecting your digital assets in the internet. What I mean by the digital assets is about your cryptocurrencies, bitcoins and your NFTs or whatever the sort of the things which you could save and trade in a laptop or an electrical handheld device such as a thumb drive mm, um, a wallet, a hardware wallet. So basically, in this particular video, I'm just going to explain, or this particular workshop, I'm going to explain what are the ways which we could protect our digital assets from the influence of the hackers or the people who are trying to steal your digital assets. So the Tor is one of the browser which you could use to browse internet. The Tor, which means that the onion router, the onion, you know how the onion works. It has peels. The more you open their skin or more you peel off an onion, the remainder will be nothing. So this is how the Tor works. It is just and the onion router. The more you open up, nothing remains. So this is the way which we could use the Tor to browse internet. So there are multiple relays which everyone who is entering into the Tor network will start a relay. And what happens when you browse using the Viadalia bundle, the internet, the IPs will start to switch across these multiple devices. So what happens here, the multiple devices will tell the people who are trying to target you that you are browsing from multiple locations. For example, your IP will start jump from India to Canada to Mexico to London to the England, like that it will be keep rotating, maybe in Maldives also. So this is what the onion is actually meant for. This will give you an extra layer of the protection for your surveillance, so the people who are trying to steal your NFTs or your digital assets wouldn't be able to get you where you are browsing from. So TailSource is one of the important OS that in that the Tor comes pre-installed. So which means that in the Tails OS, all the traffic in the Tails OS which goes through all the internet traffic in the Tails OS which goes through the onion router. So what happens in this, you don't have to install a particular Viadalia bundle on the top of your Linux distribution or the Ubuntu distribution. You just need to put the Tails OS so that the things will start jump across your the whatever the way the Tor is expecting to do. And the TailSource has a persistent storage which lets you to store some important files which you may be needed for a long time. So this is less than an MB, even though you can use it for the advancement of the your tech effort or the surveillance, so that the attackers wouldn't be able to hack out your digital assets. So the network monitor, this is another great tool which you have to use. Like for example, let us show you the how the browser, like for example, this is one browser which I'm browsing. So let's inspect the source. So there is a network, so we can see how much traffic is coming from, where and all it's coming from. See all these stuffs, I mean all these things are, all these are your trackers. You can see the track, how much trackers it is there, what and all it is doing, and all those stuff you can see in the network monitor. This similar way, not only the browser, the similar way there are other things such as which I just blocked all this stuff. So all these things are actually collecting the data from you and tracking you and serving ads and many other things they are doing. So I'm just using a Tor browser and I'm making the shield up, so that what happens, there is no more tracking from your end. The I mean the corporates wouldn't be able to track you. Mm. Now let's see what is going over here. So so we are talking about the network monitor. We have seen what all the things are being tracking in a browser based ecosystem. Now most of the people are not using the browser. They might be having some softwares installed to do a specific task. So what is this network monitor does, it will monitor all the activities of the softwares which you are running, that is trying to send your personal data to some other machines, and you can actually block that stuff. So lftop, vnstat, all these things are an example for network monitors. Then proxies are another great tool which helps you to trick the ISPs, like for example, the hackers, when they are trying to attack you, what they do is like they look into the ISP error log and the browser error log and website error log, and there is something like there is a software which is called Beef. So what it does is like it will trick you to believe that you are actually browsing some other website, but you are browsing some you are getting the traffic from their server. So what happens here, proxies will trick them that the traffic is actually coming from some other machine that is residing somewhere else. So people will not be able to track where this traffic is actually coming from. Then the ad blockers, which we have seen already in the Brave browser. When I am activating the Shield app, there are many trackers is been actually blocked, that you can see in the red lines. The blockers which is been done and blocked, that is what you can see on the red lines. So the ads can be blocked here. So Mozilla Firefox has many ad blockers which you can easily use to block the lot of the ads which has been serving on you, and then you can write some javascript tags that will actually specifically stops a particular tracker to track you. So mostly we saves our digital assets in the browser in the name of tokens, NFTs or bitcoins or cryptocurrencies. All those stuffs we saves in the browser extension. So it's very important to use some kind of ad blockers and constantly checking the data which is actually happening over there. Now browsers. Personally, at this point, when I am making this particular workshop, I believe the privacy of the the Brave browser, which is giving, that is actually seems like blocking a lot of trackers and ads which is not needed. So yeah, this is the question time, guys. Any questions?